Hey Rancho kids, it's me. Hey, we did the experiment today is the day after we did the experiment. So I had class with you yesterday and then the experiment stayed out all night and all day today and it's night again. So I'm going to show you how it turned out, okay? All right. So this is the apple that stayed out all night and it didn't get very brown, but you can see it's kind of dried up. And look, it's all wrinkly and mushy, okay? So I'm going to put this one in the middle of my piece of paper. And I'm just going to write air next to it. Oops, I wrote on the apple. A-I-R, air. Okay, so there's that one. So the next one we did was Paolo's idea, which was in the Tupperware, which has less air in it. And let's see how that one compares. So this one still feels moist. This other one got all dried out and wrinkly, the one that was in the air. This one from the Tupperware is still firm. It's not wrinkly, but it did get a little brown. Okay? So we're going to label this one Tupperware. Here we go. E-R-W-A-R-E. Okay, so Paolo, your hypothesis that it would do better in the Tupperware was definitely right. They look like they're almost the same color brown, but this one got all dried out and wrinkly. All right, so then let's do next sugar water. So this one's sugar water. And part of it stayed up, and so the air could get to it. And that part is kind of squishy and brown. And the other part was down. It's not squishy. It's firm. But it looks like it might be a little brown too. What do we think? Not quite as brown as the air one. Not quite as brown as Tupperware. So this one was sugar. And it was important that the parts that were underwater did a lot better. S-U-G-A-R. All right, sugar water. All right, and then salt water. This one floated with its skin up. So I kind of think I expect it to be better because it wasn't upside down. You know what? It feels a little soft and squishy, a little bit soft. Not as soft as the air one. And it's definitely not as brown. Look at that. What do we think? Similar to the sugar one on the side that was underwater? Let's compare that side. Yeah. To me, they look really similar. What do you guys think? Yeah. So I'm going to put the salt water one right under the sugar water one. And salt. Who knows what letter that starts with? Yeah, S-A-L-T, salt. You got it. All right. So let's just look at the regular water one. Now this one also floated down with the skin up. I think that's really helpful. The skin is up protecting. Oh gosh. This one, look at that. That was not what I expected at all. In the water. Look at that. Which one's more brown, guys? Yeah, this one in the water got the most brown of all. That's crazy. I thought water would do a better job than that. Water. Wow. All right. Okay, then we had vinegar. Let's see how that one did. Whoa. Whoa. You guys, this is crazy. Look how much more brown the vinegar is. And it's a little squishy, but it didn't get dried out like that one. The Tupperware one is definitely better. Sugar water one's better. Salt water one's better. I don't know if I want to eat an apple soaked in salt, though. Gosh. And the vinegar, what do you think? Is it more dark than the water one? I think it is. Woo! That is surprising to me too. Vinegar. V-I-N. Vin. I'm going to say vinegar. G-A-R. Vinegar. Okay. All right. Now we've got orange juice. And part of it floated up. And so just like the other one, it's kind of softer where it was floating up. It's a little mushier. The other side, ooh, it's so light and crisp. Oh my goodness, look at that. It got a little orange from the orange juice, but it's definitely better. It's worse on the top where it was exposed. If I could have had it all the way under, it might have been better. Orange juice. I would probably eat that one. I'm just going to put O period for orange, J period for juice. All right, now this one was Mia's idea where she mixed the orange juice and the sugar water, I think, and regular water. And it looks pretty good. Looks very similar to salt water and sugar water. Got dyed a little orange by the orange juice. Much better than air. Similar to Tupperware. They're both pretty firm. Very similar to orange juice. There's a little bruise on this, but I think that's just a regular bruise. I don't think that's from this. Much better than vinegar. Much better than water. Look at that. My goodness. So this one is OJ. Oh, I can't write on that right there. Let me try moving this up. Too wet. OJ plus sugar plus water. Great. All right, guys. So, as a reminder, our hypotheses were Paolo thought the air one would turn brown and the container and the liquids would be a tiny bit brown. It was a little different than that, huh? Mia thought the bowl one would be the most brown and all the water and container ones would be the same. Landon thought the vinegar would be a little brown and bubbly. Landon, you totally got that the vinegar one will be more brown. And Caden thought the air one would be brown. Everything else would not be brown. And Scout didn't have a hypothesis for us. But look at that. Some of the things we guessed or hypothesized about were right. Some were not right. And that's okay because we learned something today. So cool.